Hello everybody, Daniel here, welcome back to Pokemon Colosseum. Now we were going to leave Pirate, but Fatine is staring outside her building, so we better go talk to her. She might be imagining it, but the town's air feels somewhat less dirty. That's because of the work we done, bitch. But anyway, not all is well, we're well aware of that. I mean, look how cheap everything still looks. Anyway, yes, stop complimenting the weird looking lady. Anyway, blah blah blah, fwo, sorry I should say for Fatine. The key to freeing Pokemon from that black aura, it is in the north, so that is where we're going to go. Because, you know, I suppose we better finish the game at some point. We can't just say, screw it, Mirror B's awesome, as much as we'd like to. We better go to Agate, or Agate, as I've heard people say it, village. The north may be no coincidence, let's just go there anyway. I suppose that's where we need to go, because Yuki's grandfather's there anyway, so let's go that way. Off we pop. Do 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 do. And other affiliated noises. Anyway, I'm going to get the question of this day sort of thing out of the way early because I want to know. Anybody that watches this, should I continue Mario Kart Wii or not? Simple as that. Don't mind what the answer is, so just let me know. Yep, this is where her grandparents live, and we should go and see them. But we're not going to do that, I can guarantee it. What we're going to do first is show you a few of the secrets in the area. I'm not going to show you them all. A few of the old people here will battle you, so if you need experience, that is something to note for you. Obviously, that guy you just spoke to does not. In here, there is a very cute torch that says Son. Yes, that's Egon's granddaughter. Come to think of it, he's been telling everyone you were coming for a visit something like 20 hours ago. Whatever, let's go. If we go around the back of this property, however, in Pokemon XD, there is an old lady. In Pokemon Colosseum, there are two boxes. So let's go open them and see what we can have for free. Box number 1 is 2 Ultra Balls, can't complain. Box number 2, a silk scarf, definitely a lovely item right now. Unfortunately, I don't have anything that can abuse it particularly well. I suppose if I wanted to, I could put it on Espeon so its return does a bit more, but I'm not that fussed. I believe the old guy there will battle you. Let's go check. Oh, when I looked into your eyes, excitement boiled over in my heart. Yep, he's going to battle us. We'll skip this because it's not required, and, well, it'll speed the battle episode up. Yes, we know they're troubled somehow. Hang on, how can they tell, and yet we need a special weird lady to tell us, you know, because we're oblivious or something? Ah, dear. Anyway, I suppose we're a guy with a lack of common sense. This is the big tree, Big Wig, and this is where Egon lives. The last time I saw you were this tiny thing. Now look at you growing up. Well, not mentally anyway. Let's go inside. Stop talking to him. Let's talk to Egon. Or Egon. Or however you want to pronounce it. Wow, they look old. Grandpa Egon, Grandma Bela, I missed you. What sort of name's that? It's like Bella, but Bella? Well, anyway, I sound like Banjo-Kazooie. Anyway, what held us up? Well, what do you think? We got abducted, and did you come to help? No. Great grandparenting, I'd say. Yeah, we saved her. No problem, we're pretty modest about it. Why would anyone want to harm her? Well, it's definitely not for a mental capacity, is it? Let's put it that way. Yes, let's have a talk about Shadow Pokemon like we do about every person we meet. Come on, move it along. Help! There's trouble! Dun dun dun! It's a serious situation. Some outsiders went to the Relic Forest. What? Who are they? I don't know, but all I feel is that we're going to get forced into doing this. Wow, for an old guy, he can really move. Shame he's wearing a dress, but there we are. Actually, we'll talk to the old lady first. That mustn't happen. No, I can't imagine bad people going into anywhere is a particularly good thing. Anyway, what we should now do is storm into Relic Forest. What we're going to do instead is show you a couple more of the secrets, I think, first. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I'll show you some of them. If you go this way, I believe there's a guy that gives you berries, because his Tailo, as seen there, can find them. There's nothing over here. Do you want this? My Tailo brings me berries from somewhere. Somewhere? Oh, great. You really pay attention to what your Pokemon do. Yeah, if you come inverted commas every so often, he'll give you a berry. Really, it's not very useful. Well, not unless you had Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald and couldn't work out how the berries worked. But really, that's about it. This is the daycare centre. This can be quite useful because I believe daycaring will lower its heart lock rate, but don't quote me on that. There is also the name rater, but we don't need him right now. I'm not going to put anything in the daycare centre, probably ever, but I thought I'd better show you. What about there's some criminals going to the Relic Forest? All these people are hearing about it, and they're doing nothing because they're using age to scapegoat the fact they don't have to do anything. I wish I was that old, so I could do fuck all and be fine with it. Anyway, Pokemon Centre's there, and it's quite classy, innit? But I'll go in there and heal. Right, done that. You didn't want to watch me do that, presumably, so off we pop. Nothing down there on this side. On the left side, rather. On the right side, there is an item box, which contains, once you eventually get there, it contains quite a useful item, a Quick Claw. If you have a ridiculously slow Pokemon that you intend to use, it would actually be quite useful on something like a Flaffy, but I'm not going to bother putting it on, I suspect. It would be quite useful on a Pokemon that's quite slow, because around the 1 in 3 mark, you get to go first regardless of your speed. But anyway, there's nothing down there, just to confirm what I was saying before. And onwards we trot. And these battles, although they may not contain Shadow Pokemon, are required and are sort of related to the storyline, so we will keep them in, I think. She has a Spheal and a Caravana, both not very good Pokemon, both have yet to evolve. Caravana in particular has no defensive capacity whatsoever, so I am really not worried. But it will play and has gone first because it is reasonably quick. But nevertheless, it's not particularly strong. Spheal, on the other hand, is very slow and reasonably bulky. Well, reasonably bulky for a Pokemon that hasn't evolved. And it is unbelievably cute. So, that's one thing going for it. It does look very cute. Obviously, you can't catch these, but, you know, beating up cute things is still fun. That's the game Pokemon for you. Ouchies! Great one-liner. Why are the villagers here so ridiculously strong? I'm not a villager. Never mind, let's move on to second weird person. Forget about it, you're not going any further. Yeah, I bet you're going to have really strong Pokemon that are going to stop me in my tracks. He has a Shroomish and a Cacnea. Again, one's offensive and one's defensive. Can you guess which is which? Anyway, I'll stop being patronising over a internet video and just tell you that Cacnea is the offensive one. It is slow, still very slow. Ah, dear, these people. Honestly, the difficulty curve in this game does make absolutely no sense. Obviously, in regular Pokemon games, gym leaders, for example, are harder than the trainers. Or in the case of Whitney, they are ludicrously harder than the trainers. But in this game, most of the Little League minor Cypher players are awful, and I mean truly terrible. And then, on the other hand, the Cypher leaders can usually kick your ass, because if you're like me and you're trying to capture all the Shadow Pokemon, obviously you're going to take a battering in doing so, so that's just how it rolls. That's just how it rolls, and I don't think the Shroomish has Spore yet, so really it's not even slightly threatening. Obviously once Shroomish gets Spore, you know, it becomes quite a useful aid for capture and for spamming in-game. And it's quite useful as a Pokemon in its own right when it evolves into Breeding competitively. Especially now it has Technician released as a part of Black and White 2. So, that's pretty good. I suppose I'll put in a second question of the day because I didn't put one in for the previous 2 videos. But have you, at this point in time of watching the video, bought, inverted commas, Pokemon Black 2 and or White 2, and is it any good? I don't want spoilers because I am not playing it till October, just so you're aware. And if you're watching this in October, hi, it's a great game! There, I've covered both bases. And this third Cypher dude, or dudette, has 2 psychic types again. One's really defensive, that is the Baltoy, although you couldn't really tell by how I hit it. And Ralts, I would say it's offensive, actually it's just shit. It has like no base stats at all in this form, and not much better as a Curlier. When it obviously fully evolves, it's a lot better. But anyway, let's get this done and dusted, because frankly these people are rubbish. Baltoy actually is a unique typing, and I do actually like Baltoy quite a lot, despite the fact it didn't really do anything there whatsoever. Baltoy is pretty cool, especially when it evolves into Claydol. It may have a very, very unimaginative name. It may not be particularly brilliant as a Pokemon, but it is, I think it's pretty cool looking at least. And what it does reasonably well. But anyway, there is one thing I want to talk about quickly about Black 2 and White 2. I am looking forward to having Stealth Rock available as a tutor move again, simply because having to tailor your entire team around everything that could use Stealth Rock so you could have an entry hazard was not particularly fun in my opinion. Anyway, these battles have ended, and after this one, we're getting on to 11 minutes, so I think I'll stop for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Next time there'll be something awesome, so stay tuned and do happy things. If you enjoyed the video you've just seen, please join my Facebook group and follow me on Twitter for the latest news.